not trouble. We won't be no trouble. Remember, don't call the cops. Just call us. Walk in this party, these girls look at me. Skinny jeans on, you know my hand in me. Hey, okay. I want y'all to do this dance now. Juju on that beat. Juju on that beat. Juju on that, juju on that, juju on that beat. Now.
What's up with the YouTube? It's your boy from the little Ghana for short. It is February the 20th, and it is 9 o'clock. I woke up when I should. I ain't woke straight up when I'm still out on my phone for a little bit, but I hope everybody's day was good. Yesterday, I hope it was great. Yesterday, I hope whatever struggles you went through, I hope they were peaceful. I hope you actually had a great mood yesterday. Like, we're gonna have struggles in life because that's what life is for. Man. It's life at the end of the day. But I hope y'all had a great one yesterday, and I hope y'all continue to have a great one today. Me, it's hard. You feel me? Yesterday, yeah. Heartbreak ain't easy, bro. And to be honest, I miss her, but you know what I'm saying? You see the true color of what's going on, and you just realize, like, maybe this is not the right time, or maybe this ain't. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that happened. Other than that, you feel me? Yesterday was good. We went to Activate, you know. Activate was fire. If you don't know what Activate is, it's basically that little famous thing that you was seeing on TikTok that was going viral. I don't know what year, but it was around 2020, 2021 something, where it was like a platform and you had to stay in the green and you had to hit all the blue while the red would try to attack you and get you out. Yeah. It was fire. But it's definitely a workout, so don't. If you're going to Activate, I would say bring some jogging pants you can you feel flexible in, bring a shirt you feel comfortable in, bring some shoes you can run in. Because it's definitely an activity type of place that's fun, though. It's fun. Other than that, it was a really cool day. This morning I kind of woke. I'm just waking up bad. It's been like a week now, almost a week on in a row that I've just woken up with the same type of dream. Like it keeps happening, but that's what happens when your head is in heartbreak. You think the worst, and your mind just plays out what it thinks makes sense. One whole time, it could be the same person could be going through it. Whatever you think about, the same person could be doing the same thing you doing. Just trying to get through life without crashing out or not. At the end of the day, I shouldn't let my mind do this to me, and I want to find a way how to get rid of it so bad. But we'll talk about that after the Bible verse we read today, which is chapter 9, Exodus. You know what I'm saying? All the way through. Yesterday was a real good chapter. You know what I'm saying? Every day was a real good chapter, but yesterday was a real good, understandable chapter that I feel like I understand the most clearest to me. You know, without having to, really think about what they was talking about. I feel like the meaning was simple. We're gonna start off with the fifth plague. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's start. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Go to Pharaoh and say to him, this is what the Lord, the God of Hebrews, says. Let my people go so they may worship me. But if you refuse to let them go and keep holding them, then the Lord's hand will bring a severe plague against your livestock in the field. The horses, the donkeys, the camels, the herds, and flocks. But the Lord will make a distinction between the livestock of Israel and the livestock of Egypt, so that nothing of all that the Israelites own would die. And the Lord set a time, saying, tomorrow the Lord will do a thing in this land. The Lord did this the next day. All the Egyptian livestock died, but none among the Israelite livestock died. Pharaoh sent messengers who saw that not a single one of the Israelite livestock was dead. But Pharaoh's heart was hard, and he did not let the people go. The sixth plague, boils. Then the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, take handfuls of furnace soup, and Moses is to throw it toward heaven in the sight of Pharaoh. It will become a fine dust over the entire land of Egypt. It will become festering boils on people and animals throughout the land of Egypt. So they took furnace soup and stood before Pharaoh. Moses threw it toward heaven, and it became a festering boils on people and animals. The magicians could not stand before Moses because of the boils, for the boils were on the magicians as well as all the Egyptians. But the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he did not listen to him, as the Lord had told Moses. The seventh plague, hail. Then the Lord said to Moses, get up early in the morning and present yourself to Pharaoh. Tell him, this is what the Lord, the God of Hebrews, says. Let my people go so that they may worship me. For this time I am about to send all my plagues against you, your officials and your people. You will know that there is no one like me on this whole earth. By now I could have stretched out my hand and struck you and your people with a plague. You wouldn't have been obliterated from the earth. However, I have let you live for this purpose, to show you my power, to make my name known on the whole earth. You are still acting arrogantly against my people by not letting them go. Tomorrow at this time I will rain down the worst hail that has ever occurred in Egypt from one day it was founded to now. Therefore give orders to bring your livestock and all that you have in the field into shelters. Every animal that is in the field and not brought aside will die when hail falls on them. Those among Pharaoh's officials who feared the word of the Lord made their servants and livestock flee to shelters. But those who didn't take to heart the Lord's word left their servants and livestock in the field. Then the Lord said to Moses, stretch out your hand toward heaven and let there be hail throughout the land of Egypt, on people and animals and every plant in the field in the land of Egypt. So Moses stretched out his staff toward heaven, and the Lord sent thunder and hail. Lightning struck the land, and the Lord rained hail on the land of Egypt. The hail with lightning flashed through it was so severe that nothing like it had occurred in the land of Egypt since it had become a nation. Throughout the land of Egypt, the hail struck down on everything in the field, both people and animals. The hail beat down every plant of the field and shattered every tree in the field. The only place it didn't hail was in the land of Goshen, where the Israelites were. Pharaoh sent for Moses and Aaron. I have sinned this time, he said to them. The Lord is the righteous one, and I and my people are the guilty ones. Make an appeal to the Lord that there has been enough of God's thunder and hail. I will let you go. You don't need to stay any longer. Moses said to them, when I have left the city, I will spread my hands to the Lord. The thunder will cease, and there will be no more hail, so that you may know earth belongs to the Lord. But as for you and your officials, I know that you still do not fear the Lord God. The flax and the barley were destroyed because barley was ripe and the flax was budding. But the wheat and the spelt were not destroyed since they are later crops. Moses left Pharaoh and the city and spread out his hands to the Lord. Then thunder and hail ceased, and rain no longer poured down on the land. When Pharaoh saw that the rain, hail, and thunder had ceased, he sinned again and hardened his heart, he and his officials. So Pharaoh's heart was hard, and he did not let the Israelites go, as the Lord had said through Moses. And that's the end of the chapter, guys. That's the end of the chapter. So basically, Lord God is basically giving them chance after chance still, not only to give grace, but to also let them know that there's no other man like him, which is the truth. There is no other man. You can name any other God that people or man have came up with. The G is lowercase for a reason, but with God is uppercase. I need to stop playing with God. I need to stop playing with God. Give you chance after chance after chance. And it keeps repeating, as the Lord has said to Moses. This is how you know he is top tier. He knows what's going to happen already, yet he still says, hold on. Where was it at? Dang. He knows what's about to go down, and yet he's still doing it just to see. I don't know. I think so. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be reaching. But, like, that's crazy. And I think I may be reaching, but I think on verse 31 it says, the flax and the barley were destroyed because the barley was ripe and the flax was budding. But the wheat and the spelt were not destroyed since they are later crops. I think he's talking about the Egyptians being the flax and the barley. They're going to be destroyed because they're ripe and budding. And I think the Israelites are the wheat and spelt, for they are used as later crops. I don't think I'm reaching. I think it makes complete sense. Bro. Hold on, my bad. I had popped up on the screen. It keeps doing it. Stop. I think my computer is that, guys. Not playing. But man, and we only on the 7th plague. And it's like he deceives. He don't even know what he's doing. And God is giving him so much grace. He deceives. Not only Moses and Aaron, but God. By saying he's going to change. It's crazy. I'm learning this with you guys as well. So I could be reaching. I could be wrong with some things. Or I may not. That eye opener that I just explained, there may be more in this chapter. And I just don't know. At the end of the day, great chapters all around. You know what I'm saying? I love doing this with y'all. Reading, Because I feel like every day we got to get a little reading, whether you like it or not. It could be a little verse. To get more understanding, or it could be a chapter. Either way, I feel like everybody should read the Bible to know what you should really do and what not you be seeing on churches online you should do. Like, some churches be just trying to explain the gospel, yet they doing the opposite. Like, mega churches. Something wrong with y'all, bro. Other than that, I'm gonna try to make today the best I can. I mean, I'm doing better. I had to let go and kind of accept that this is happening, and me and her don't, ever in the future. I hope to run into her again. See, I wouldn't say try again. I don't know. It depends, but man, it's just a lot. I tried my hardest, bro, but if a woman, I'll be a little transparent with y'all, cause y'all my family, y'all my community. It's like, if a woman don't know her own worth, what's the point of me telling her and trying to reassure her? Like, yeah, I got you should know like your position. Like if you my girl, that means you pretty much like the highest position out of anybody that I know. My friends, my best friend, anybody. You should know that. So you shouldn't even be tripping about nobody because you should know like I'm the highest position. He do way more than that's what you should know. It's like I could talk about this for hours and hours and hours, bro. But it's eating me up, bro. And it's like it's nothing I can really do about it. At the end of the day, I gotta keep pushing with me, cause I'm getting better. I'm getting back to myself, but I feel like I'm not at the level of myself. I'm getting back, cause you seen the intro. I'm getting back, but it's time. It's time and money. Time. Time is a concept. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, no matter what, everything has to come with time. Heartbreak, getting money, changing, becoming a better person. Anything literally has to do with time. It's such a crazy concept, but I think I'm gonna hit all y'all. I love y'all. Oh, by the way, I forgot. Don't forget, Connor. To the people that is the first time being here, welcome to Front of Community. This is a place where we just sit and chat about things, where we can relate to things and just sit and chat, and also be held accountable to reading the word of the Bible. You feel me? And anybody's welcome. You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to pay, you don't have to do nothing. You could just be here, watch the video, even if it's for 5 seconds. That's being in the community. Anybody's welcome. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I always want to build. I want to build a community where anybody's welcome. You feel me? Like, come on. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and build. Make something strong. You feel me? Other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed yesterday's video and the other videos before that. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I love y'all community, and I'm going to see y'all next morning, okay? So next morning, I'm getting that. Not next morning, but a little bit after the morning after I record, I'm getting me a haircut, which is much needed. Oh, my goodness. Boy, y'all see my hair? I just see my hair. I'll be tripping. But I love y'all community, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.